Well, the UN Security Council has postponed a vote on a draft resolution demanding an end to Israeli settlements in the Palestinian territories. An Israeli diplomat says officials from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office spoke to Cairo about postponing the vote, but Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi says the delay was to allow for more time for consultations on that issue. No new date has been scheduled for the vote. Now, there is speculation that the vote might still take place later this week. Nick Harper has more from New York.
Well, this was a draft resolution that was calling on Israel to stop building settlements on Palestinian territory. It was a resolution that was proposed by Egypt, but it is Egypt that's asking for the delay. It's not exactly clear whether it's being delayed indefinitely or whether it is a simple postponement. There is some speculation that it may be put before the Security Council on Friday morning instead. Now, there are reports that the president of Egypt, President al-Sisi, asked the Egyptian mission here in New York to postpone this vote, and other reports suggesting that the Israeli government got in touch with the Egyptian government to ask for this postponement. Obviously, Israel were very unhappy about this. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has spoken out about the fact that it didn't want the United Nations Security Council to go ahead with this vote. And here in America, we had the President-elect Donald Trump putting out a statement saying that the United States should veto the resolution when it came up for a vote. It wasn't exactly clear how the US was going to vote on this resolution. However, we have to remember that back in 2011, the US did veto a similar proposal. Of course, in the past, we have seen the United States very much trying to guard the interests of Israel, and therefore it has been suggested that the United Nations is anti-Israel. However, diplomats are at pains to try and point out that they're not anti-Israel, they are anti-settlement. So the people who've put forward this resolution, the Egyptians, saying that the building of these settlements on Palestinian territory is illegal, and therefore that's what they're targeting rather than targeting the actual nation of Israel itself.